We have a long-going two primary programs with sea turtles here. One of them, which is the one that's associated with the abundance question, is one that works with our turtles in the water system. And what we do is we catch the turtles, and again working with fishermen in some cases, and we tag them with both electronic tags like satellite tags, but also visual tags and internal hit tags. And then we've done that program for decades now. And so what we can do is we can watch the turtles come back over time and conduct mark recapture estimates of abundance. It's a little tough to do a total abundance estimate because we're only working with juveniles, but we can look at the juveniles. And so we just finished a recent cycle of this abundance index collection, the collection of data to get another index of abundance. And we haven't worked those data out yet, so I can't give you a direct answer yet about the declines. With all the fisheries that occur in North Carolina waters, there are a couple that have been a problem for sea turtles, and again, it's gill nets. It's in estuarine waters, in shallow water, primarily with flounder. And as a result of some actions by the National Marine Fisheries Service and the state of North Carolina, those fisheries have been severely restricted recently to prevent or reduce the entanglement of turtles in those fisheries. We have other fisheries in North Carolina that don't kill turtles, and so those are good, healthy fisheries for turtles and important also economically for the state. They're called pound nets. And actually, there's a similar kind of fishing gear in the Bay of Fundy called a fishing weir. And I don't know if you're familiar with those, but they have a leader line. If this is the shore, they have a leader line coming out from shore, which is just a net or a hard set of poles in the water or something. And those lead out to a net that's in a formation like this. I'm simplifying it, of course. So the fish come along, they'll find this barrier, they'll swim out along the net, and they'll go into this enclosure. And then they just swim around in that enclosure. Because of the shape of it, they don't really think to go out. And then the fishermen come and they'll take a seine and they'll seine out the inside of that pound, we call it a pound net. You guys have the fishing weir. And they get the fish that way. So the turtles will go in these pound nets, but they're rarely killed in the pound nets. It's sort of like a free lunch. And from our mark recapture, our tagging program, we find turtles that year after year are going back to the same set of pound nets. It's very interesting. They leave the estuary in the winter, it's too cold. They come back the next year and in the same pound net. So there's a lot of site fidelity within these estuaries.